Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, and this is a message for the ladies, man. So, I was having a discussion about our relationship with my woman, of course, and I told her, I'm very simple. When she asked me exactly what it was I wanted, I gave her like three or four, not more than five things. Knowing that she is a female and there are a lot of women out there, every woman basically, for the most part, wants to go out, wants to have a good time, wants to do all the dancing and all of that. But like, you have to understand, ladies, that men work hard, right? And the world, we perceive the world very differently. Nine times out of 10, if your husband doesn't have some kind of trade or some kind of high in demand skill, he does he does hard work. He might be lifting, twisting, walking, running all day. Even if it's something that is physical and something that is mentally draining. It might not take a whole bunch of knowledge. It might not take a whole bunch of skill or wisdom or problem solving. That's even worse. And it's, especially if it's something that he doesn't, number one, like to do, number two, love to do, number three, enjoy doing. So we don't mind sitting in the house. When it comes to Monday through Friday, and then we get to that, we finally wake up in the morning, and the first thing in our mind is not lifting something or pushing something or pulling something. Do you know what kind of life that is? Do you know what that does to somebody's mental health? It's not good. The first thing that you do is thinking about working for a white man, number one, doing something that you don't want to do, something that's dirty, something that could hurt you, something that could take you away from your family, something that could prevent you from making it home safe in one piece. So it's comforting just to sit in the house and do something that is not putting our life in danger. See, the thing that y'all don't understand is the world is dangerous. You think you understand because you see all the CSNBC and all the stuff, all the Lifetime movies of the girls getting kidnapped. People don't even get kidnapped like that. Okay? The world is not as dangerous. It's more dangerous than you think, and it's not as dangerous as you think at the same time. All right? The thing about it is, we have pride, bro. We have pride, and we think very differently than y'all. If you want to go in public with this man, you're protected. You're protected by your man. You're protected by other men. If you go outside with this dude and something happens, he's expected to protect you. And protecting you, he could lose his life. And you're just gonna be at the funeral, hugging his cousin, about to get piped down in a month or less. You're gonna move on. He's gonna move up to heaven. So even if he's not, if he loses whatever that is, there's still gonna be a flock of simps. No, I don't even want to say simps. There's gonna be a flock of simps and just warrior-minded dudes that are gonna defend your honor if your man gets knocked out. That's only gonna go so far. Or you're gonna have some mace, or some kind of taser, or there's gonna be security, or you can call the police. You already have all the protection right there. Boom. During the day, at least, in a high populated area. While this man is bleeding to death, or seizing, or knocked out on the ground, you just put this man and his life in danger so you can go to the movies. You think I want to work 40 hours and go to the movies and go, and then the thing about it is, then you want us to take you to something we're not interested in. So not only do I have to put my life in danger, I have to pay for it, and I'm not interested, and I'd rather be doing something else. And you might not even like it. You might not even appreciate it. So I want you to keep that in mind. I definitely want you to keep that in mind. My man just put his life in danger. Like, that's all we do is risk mental health, risk money, risk life, body parts, pride, Respect. It's a risk to get what? You want us to risk something permanent for something temporary? You could do everything right. He could do everything right. And you think about something he did 2 years ago. You meet some dude on Facebook or you meet some dude at your job and you leave him when he was prepared to risk his life. But oh no, I clean, I cook, and I put all these weird colors all over my body that you don't even appreciate, you don't even like. I'm doing it for you. I know you don't like that, but I'm really doing it for me because, like, you feel me? You know, and the thing about it is, you could ask the average person. I don't care about nails. You think when I'm, you think when I'm masturbating to my girlfriend, I'm thinking about how pink or yellow her nails are? What's wrong? That's for you. Don't be like that. That's for you. You think I'm thinking about her hair? You think my penis is not gonna get erect because her panties don't match her bra? You think my penis is not gonna have blood rushing to it because this part of her hair is just a little bit shorter than that part of her? I don't care about that. I don't care about that whatsoever. I never have, never will. You think my penis is not gonna be rock solid if she doesn't have makeup on her face to look like something that doesn't exist? What sense does that make? Y'all are backwards. And you know how y'all are. So this is about empathy. This is the reason that we have these gender wars in the first place, because it's the lack of empathy, lack of understanding, and the people who are faced with the task of being the representatives or the face of these people. What the fuck? That's a big hair. It's my hair. Are are the people who have empathy, who empathize the least. Even my Uber driver, I don't do this, but because even my Uber driver was asking me about things to do around my apartment building. I told him a couple things. To be honest, I don't know, because I don't go out, because that doesn't make me happy. Putting my life in danger to do something I don't want to do doesn't make me happy, so I don't do it. But my Uber driver asked me that question. I told him, and I told him I went to a free concert with my girl or something. He was like, dang, sounds like you know a lot. That's probably why my last shorty left me. My shorty wop. He was from New York. He didn't say shorty wop. But I was like, I mean, yeah, if you take her out like once a month or do something big, like once a season or something like that. And he was all depressed, and I'm like, bro, I mean, yeah, she probably thought you were boring. He was already like low energy, chill type of relaxed type of laid back person. And I was just thinking, bro, that's what I do. The thing about it is, I'm not boring at all. I might be a lot of things, but I'm not boring. As far as bringing excitement to somebody's life, you could count on me for that. It might not be positive excitement. It might not be excitement that can help you grow and develop every day, but you're not going to be bored. I'll tell you that much. So ladies, yes, have empathy, and gentlemen, y'all got to be able to communicate this, because you conforming to these roles that you take on, of being the clown, of being the entertainment, the gateway to her entertainment. That's making the rest of us who have real, like like niggas have depression and anxiety out here, bro. I'm not trying to be around a whole bunch of people every day. I'm not depressed and I'm not anxious. I'm not saying me. People are in general. Men, a lot of men. So you doing things like this is really not healthy for the rest of us, making us look bad. If there are people with depression and anxiety, or you might have been in prison for a certain amount of time, or jail. I've never been in prison, so I don't know about that. Feeling like I needed to separate myself. People are isolated. So you feel like you put your life in danger. You might work on an oil rig. You might be an electrician, very dangerous job. You might be a welder, very dangerous job. Now you want me to go in the world where people are gonna try me because you look good, and I could just be sitting on the couch, drinking a cold one, playing the game, because I already live in a high stressful environment for 80 hours a month. Wait, 80 hours a month? 80 hours out of 2 weeks. 40 hours a week. Let's just say it like that. 40 hours a week. My life is in danger. I'm putting it in danger for money, for you to not appreciate it possibly, to ask me for more, to paint your nails and put on this weird situation and make me feel bad because I don't compliment you when I don't really feel like that. But at the end of the day, I'm not speaking about me. I'm speaking about how the men feel. I'm speaking for the men. You want to go out? Fine. You work at McDonald's? That's a high-risk job too. Fat people love McDonald's and hate to be hangry. So at the end of the day, I need you guys to balance these things out. Because some men just want to sit down and actually save money and enjoy not being in the world all the time, not being on the schedule. You want these men to go places and dress ways that they don't even really want to dress. I don't wear Dragon Ball Z shirts all day, every day. I really just wear this as an undershirt. I had a button down on yesterday, but I digress. Just stop being so selfish. We know that you think like a kid and you want to go out and explore like you never been outside before and touch everything. Everybody doesn't feel like that though. You want this man to be healthy, sometimes you got to do what he wants to do too. Sit down. Just sit down. Relax. Be quiet. You know what would be fun? I think we should, you know what I think would be fun? Silence. Peace.